Hello, my name is Felipe. Then I will make an introduction to have an approach to the subject. The coronavirus, COVID-19, has clearly brought consequences for the world economy, causing the loss of millions of jobs. This is evidencing in economic recession. It is evident that commercial sectors can better resist the negative effects of the pandemic. The starting point is China, where the pandemic viewing and the impact of the virus on job creation is taken a basis. This based on data and specifically indicated modest data. The data to be analyzed was extracted from eResearch, a leading company that provides information and contract servers and online market research in China. Modest. The impact is studied according to the following equation. The 5 levels of border controls are 0. Same no action, 1. Same detection, 2. Same quarantine arrivals from high-risk regions, 3. Same ban on arrivals from some regions, and 4. Same total border.
Hi, I am Juan Pablo and I'm going to talk about results. Through data collected from 100 million jobs posted in China, we can evidence the effects of COVID-19 pandemic on global supply chains, where the following facts were manifest. First, COVID-19 cases both in the local city and the other parts of China have a grand negative impact on job creation, where the severity of the pandemic are reduced the demand for local labor through direct trade linkage. Second, global supply chains transmitted COVID-19 shock overage and reduced job creation in China, mainly through police response to the pandemic on export demand. 3. Trade intermediaries which were more exposed to foreign COVID-19 shocks outperforming other firms when the epicenter was in China, but underperformed when the epicenter shelved outside in China.
Hello, my name is Laura Laino and now I will proceed to show one important table. This one shows us variables such as jobs, job numbers, local COVID in reference to confirmed cases of COVID at the city level, ex-COVID, number of new confirmed cases 19 cases in export destinations weighted by export share, and in-COVID, number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases in countries of origin weighted by share of imports. Now, this table shows summary statistics of weekly data at the local level based on 40,748 observations. A sample covering 334 cities, including 4 cities at the provincial level: Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, and Chongqing, and 122 weeks of data from January 1, 2018 to April 30, 2020. COVID crashes are measured in terms of the number of new cases for each region and each week. Thank you.
Now we will explain this graph which represents the shocks that COVID had in terms of imports and export over time with the existence of confirmed cases in the region. To capture the foreign COVID-19 shocks, we construct the following variables which captures export demand shocks and which captures import supply shocks, where XP is the share of city exports to foreign region G, MP is the share of cities imports from J, and NJT is the number of confirmed cases J at period T. Similarly, we measure the exposure of each city to foreign COVID-19 policies using where border control J is the border control policy imposed by region J at period T. To measure the exposure of local labor market to shocks from other domestic cities, we construct the following variable which weights to exposure the city I to the pandemic in city K in terms of the number of cases NKT by the inverse of the grid circle distance 1 district. We normalize the weights such that they add to 1. Finally, the image shows as the depend variable is the number of job advertisements in each city, and the control variables are dummy time variables that capture the main hiring season in spring and autumn, which shows that jobs are high, and each time the cases increase, imports and exports between cities are reduced.
Good night, my name is David Aya. We are going to analyze some graphics. So this graph shows the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in cities of China. The table shows how the Chinese cities faces the export proportions to GDP and import ratios to GDP in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. So the conclusions that can be reached by the graphs is that the commercial intermediary companies were severely affected in international trade. Import and export were severely affected, even more so in China, where the pandemic epicenter. So this data of employment and unemployment was intended to be shown by means that the tables that use data that aggregate job offers by commercial intermediaries for each city, and the period of the time is the analyze that we can do, and it's all. Thank you.